My friend invited my abusive ex to her wedding, so I walked out. 2 years ago, at 37 years old, I left my husband, Darren, who was also 37, after our eldest daughter, now 19, came out as a trans woman. He physically assaulted her for it. We had 4 children, and I have sole custody of the 3 youngest, a custody Darren has been fighting for 2 years. Given his criminal record for assaulting our eldest, the courts weren't likely to grant him custody. Darren and I had been in the same friendship group since elementary school, but after the incident, our mutual friends said they cut contact with him. Recently, I attended my friend Rachel's wedding. I spotted Darren at the ceremony. Knowing it was Rachel's special day, I decided to ignore him. It was a large wedding, and I hoped to avoid him and discuss his presence with Rachel later. At the reception, I found the seating plan. Rachel had placed Darren and me next to each other at the same table, alongside other friends from our group. My friends convinced me to sit down, promising they didn't know why Darren was invited and that they'd make him regret causing any trouble. Darren sat next to me, greeting me with a casual, "Hey babe," as if we were still together. I couldn't bear being near him. I kept replaying the memory of struggling to restrain him while our daughter called the police. I quickly finished my drink and retreated to my hotel room. The next day, I received a message from Rachel explaining that her mother, Darren's godmother, insisted on inviting him. Rachel admitted she agreed, as her parents were funding most of the wedding. She also confessed that the seating arrangement was her mother's idea, fueled by the misguided hope that Darren and I might reconcile. Rachel apologized for not telling me, assuming I wouldn't have attended if I knew. I haven't responded to her message and don't plan to. Despite our friendship of over 3 decades, I can't forgive this. I later found out that Rachel's husband called me yesterday. He apologized, but then went on about how hard this is for Rachel and how she feels that the day was tainted for her. I told him that how she sees her day is not my responsibility, and I blocked him as well. I spoke with another friend from the group. He apologized for persuading me to sit at the table, admitting he prioritized the group's reunion over my feelings. He revealed that Darren had told Rachel's family members, who inquired about my absence, that seeing him reminded me too much of our son who died 2 years ago, prompting me to leave. Of course, he was referring to my daughter, a living and thriving trans woman. Apparently, no one corrected him. I've left all the group chats and plan to find better friends. My daughter is thriving, despite the mental scarring and tinnitus inflicted by her father. She's the first in our family to attend university, starting in September. She's getting her revenge with a life well lived. My second eldest saw what Darren did, and the younger 2 saw the state he left their sister in. They were 7, 8, and 11 at the time, so they were old enough to be aware of the situation. They do talk about missing having a dad sometimes, but they don't feel safe around him, and my second eldest is petrified of him. They're all in individual therapy, and I will try to get us a referral for family counseling.